Hi, Sophie. I'm gonna do something for you here. Hold on. There's a few of y'all I need to select here. You should be a moderator now, I believe. There we go. Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm doing all right. Just got my day. Well, I've been started for a little while. I've got like 7 hours left for the day. We're headed down to Texas right now, and then from there, after we deliver, we'll be headed toward home finally. I hate that the chat doesn't stay on the screen. Hold on. Is there a way to fix this? There we go. You feeling all right today? I know you weren't feeling too well. You were in pain and stuff, so I figured I'd ask. I've got to get a better mount than this piece of crap. Oh, I know, right? It was real cloudy this morning when I started. Getting hot in here, I'll tell you that. In fact, I'm going to put the air on the floor so I can have the air on. I'm going to turn the air on. I hear ya. I'm in quite a bit of pain myself today. I kind of got electrocuted yesterday. Not the best thing, but I'd rather get electrocuted trying to help somebody than not help them at all, you know. Unfortunately, the 16-year-old kid did not make it, but where I'm at, it's 10:54 a.m. Yeah, I jumped in a car yesterday that had got T-boned, and unfortunately there was a power line under it, and yeah, it didn't go too well. I got the crap knocked out of me by that electricity, let's just put it that way. Right? Open Codex, and then we'll stop by so I can add them as moderators. Be a little bumpy here. Yeah, I've been looking at new phone mounts online that are made for live streaming going down the road. Oh, that's loud. My mom texted me. Yeah, sorry that the window's a little dirty. Give me a minute and I'll see if I can get that cleaned up. It's fogged up a little bit on the inside from vaping. Sure, I'll catch a red light in a minute. If not, I'll just do it anyway. I wasn't able to read that. Give me just a second. I'll read it. I'm in a little city center here. Not really. This is actually heavy traffic through here compared to normal. Right now we're on US 75 in Kansas, headed south. We're about to be in Topeka, Kansas. When I put the location as Topeka. Alright, let's see if we can get this window clean a little bit for you. It's the only downside to vaping in a vehicle. Get your windows dirty a little bit. That should look better, I think. You can let me know. Actually, Now it should look better. Put this under the mount so it doesn't fall. The mount's starting to strip out. It's gotten so old. I've had it for like 5-6 years, if not longer. What kind of vapes did you get? The one I'm using right now is the, what's the brand of this one? Geek Vape, and it's the Geek Vape Touch. The new one that came out. It's got a touch screen on it. Instead of having to fight with all that clicking to get to certain settings, you just take and go in and you swipe up and it pulls up all your different menu items and all that, and you set it how you want it. To get back up to speed and I'll show you. You do those kind, okay. Now give me a second, I'll show you mine. Going uphill, so it takes a minute to get up to speed. Yeah, mine are the expensive one. This one was almost $200. If I can show it again, because you know what? I'm gonna make this easier. That's the one I have. Top airflow, so I don't have to worry about it leaking going down the road or anything. And then it's got the touch screen. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but it's got a touch screen. Well, if I can unlock it. It's hard to do when you can't really see it. Yeah, I've been using mods ever since they came out pretty much. But yeah, you can literally, it's all touch screen, so you just select something. There's that menu, you touch it, and it goes to another menu, and so forth. So, yeah, 18650 batteries. Right now I'm using Lithicore, brand Lithicore. You can't really, let me see if the other one looks better. That one's about worn out. This one's a newer one here. But Lithicore battery, 18650s. I can stabilize it, or you can read it. Hard to do with a bumpy road, but yeah. 18650 Lithicore batteries, Zeus tank, top airflow, top fill. Yeah, all together, if you count the tank and all, it's about $200. And it hit, I'm not gonna put the vape whenever I hit on it, but I'll do the smoke where you can see how good it hits. And that's with airflow in here because I've got the air on, so. And that was a short hit. Let's do a better hit. I'll do a normal hit that I normally would do. Okay, now I can't see my screen. Hold on. The tank has got a, I think this one's the 80-90 watt mesh coil in it. Yeah, when I get home, I can do some tricks for you, but it won't be on YouTube. I'll have to do it on Twitch because YouTube don't allow it, you know. But I can do the jellyfish, I can do a dragon tail, I can do obviously the smoke rings, the triple smoke rings, the double smoke rings. You name it, I can do it. I used to do vape comps. It was something I got into for fun. That was when I was younger. I have trouble with the O's now because all my teeth are broke, but you know. I used to, but being on the road, it's kind of hard to do that and be able to refill the tank or keep it wet, keep the cotton wet, you know, so I just do the pre-built ones now. This is just your standard tank mod now. So what's the weather like over there today? Well, you can see my truck number. I just noticed that my mirror's got my truck number in it. Whoops. Oh well. You only see 4 out of the 5 digits. Perhaps. We got it's raining, windy. Here it's real windy, but that's pretty much it. I wonder if I can share this on Discord.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So loud. See if I can do this without it ending my live. If it does, just watch. I'll be straight back if it does. Are we still here? Right. Yeah, yesterday it was just pouring down rain over here where I was. Let's see. What does that say? Ah, gotcha. Coronation weekend. Not sure what that is, but I understand a little bit. I need to find out how to make the chat stay up. Keeps disappearing. I have to make it come back up. Apparently, YouTube changed their live specs, so now I can actually go live on YouTube from my phone. But yeah, if Kodak, CDG, and all of them will get on, I'm gonna make them mods also. Oh yeah, I don't keep up with all that, unfortunately. I still can't believe our queen's gone. I liked her. I actually loved her. She reminded me of Kay Ivey over here, which is the governor or mayor where I live. Yeah, I know who he is. I used to keep up with all of it. I learned a lot about him. Why is my camera sideways? There we go. Now it's straight. Sorry, I didn't realize that was angled. Honestly, I barely even keep up with the news in my area where I live, but I get tired of all the drama from it, you know. Fire truck. I'm a female driver. Oh, that's cool. I would have loved being able to meet her. She was an amazing person. Yeah, there's another YouTuber from y'all's area that I actually watch. He's a big cooking person. You probably know who I'm talking about. Barry Lewis. I watch him a lot on YouTube. Actually part of the Patreon. I'm surprised I'm not on the Patreon list yet. I joined it not long ago, so it's probably gonna take some time. Like, that's how I looked at it, you know. I knew her because I'd learned about her in school, and then I just got interested in her and kept researching and learning more and more about her. And then I found out that they had a YouTube thing where you could watch every time she would come out and talk and all that, and I joined it. Right? You know, it's funny, you're in my chat, but it shows that you're not even on. It shows I have 0 people watching and 1 like. I know, right? That's what's weird about it. It's you're on, but it shows 0 people. It's kind of weird. Hey, you should feel special though. You're my first moderator. I finally figured out how to set moderators. It might just be my area. And I appreciate you joining my live. You're one of the only people that actually do join my live every time I go live, so I really do appreciate you coming in and saying hey at least. I don't expect anyone to stick around or anything. Okay, now it shows 1 person. But yeah, I don't expect anyone to stick around or hang out, but when people come in, I at least hope that they at least say hey. But it shows me that it was a real person that joined, you know, and not just some fake profile or something. Right? I'm gonna try and start going live every day. When I'm at home, it may be a little less than when I'm on the road, but I'm gonna try to be live every day. If I'm not gaming, it'll at least be a live stream of this, like just me driving. But the reason when it comes to the gaming is when my data gets low, I can't really stream as much because, you know, I gotta have my data for my work also. So when I get down, I usually have 150 gigs a month. So when I get down to around 40 or 50 gigs, I usually stop streaming and save it for work. Oh, I know. Aren't they annoying? Like, I don't want bot views. I want to see real views. That way I know how many people I actually do have watching in real life. But yeah, I'm going to try and do a daily live at least once a day. If I see that anybody's live, I'll try not to. But they don't always pop up for me as live, so if I go live during them, I prefer you watch them over me. They deserve it more than I do, so. My streams are kind of boring, so. I won't deny that my streams are boring. Especially ones like this. Because all I do is literally give you a view of what I see pretty much. How do you get rid of the bots? They're not in my chat, but because I figured out how to keep them out of the chat. But I haven't been able to figure out how to stop them from viewing channels. Or viewing my channel. Well, we have a boring country. We have a free country. Well, they claim it's free. Nothing's free here. It's a beautiful country in there in certain places. Not everywhere. We have too much infrastructure here now. Pretty much took over all the beauty of the country. Oh yeah, of course. Between Trump and Biden, not Biden. I'm sorry, but I've never been a fan of Biden. Not only because he's, in my eyes, a pedophile. If we were doing the shit he done on live TV to kids, we'd be in prison right now. Trump, I like Trump. Don't get me wrong. I love Trump, but the thing is, he says a lot of things that he shouldn't say. That's the issue with Trump. He says a lot of things he should not say. Yes, he done a lot of good for us, but he done a lot of wrong also that he shouldn't do. That he shouldn't have. So he's kind of on a percentage, 60% good, 40% bad rating for me. So honestly, I don't know. If I had to choose between him or Biden, it'd probably be Trump, because Biden, he doesn't do anything that he wants to do. He lets the Democrats tell him what to do. I believe if we're going to have a president, we should have one that believes in doing what he feels is right, not what he's been told to do. Right. Yeah, that's a touchy subject because there's different ways of looking at that. There's lots of ways of looking at that. I feel like this country would be better if we didn't even have a government at this point. Let's put it that way. Last 6 to 8 years have been just horrible when it comes to our government. Right? The lockdown is kind of excessive. That's why I like Alabama. Kay Ivey didn't do the lockdown. She basically said that she's not going to force her citizens to do stuff that they don't want to do. She didn't force the mask mandate. That's why nobody got arrested in the state of Alabama for not having a mask and all that. You know, she done a lot for us that other states wouldn't do for their citizens. All right. Right? Amazon's been being late a lot lately. Ordered some paint for the kids' room because they've been asking me to put a chalkboard in their room, and my son loves his magnets, so I decided to order some magnetic paint that goes under the chalkboard. It was supposed to be there last Friday, and it didn't get there until yesterday. And I don't mean this past Friday, I mean the Friday before last. At least it made it before I got home. My wife's mad at me. I told her she needs to get all the toys and stuff out of their bedroom so that when I get home I can pull that carpet out. Pull their bed out of there. Because I'm going to take all the carpet out of their room and I'm actually going to paint their floor with the chalkboard paint. So they can draw on their floor too. We have all concrete foundation. We don't have crawl space or nothing like that. No wood floors or nothing. It's all concrete. Unfortunately. Lord, gotta love it, don't you? If I remember correctly, I didn't do it, but I've done it with past, y'all call it parcels, we call it packages. But past packages, I've actually messaged and let them know that my package ended up arriving late, and they actually gave me a little bit of Amazon credit for it. So it's worth trying. Just let them know your package was late. They might give you a few dollars on your account to use. I've got like $300 in gift card balance on mine right now. That's not from doing that. That's just from saving it up over the years. I get gift cards every now and then from people. And a buddy of mine, he does Amazon return pallets, and he finds gift cards in them with money on them, and he gives them to me because he can't sell them. Yeah, it's always worth trying. They don't always give you money, but sometimes they do. Alright, let's get up here. We're going to go over to the Love's.
Arrive at I-70.
Put in for a fuel solution so we can get fuel here and fill up. Not have to worry about it later. Actually, you know what? I'm good on fuel. I'm going to keep going. Never mind. Actually, we're not going to stop. I'm still good on fuel. I'm at 3/8 of a tank. Surprised my wife ain't jumped in. She normally, she finally said she'd start getting in, but I ain't seen her yet. She's probably on the game with her mom. Oh, thank God they stayed straight. Now we're jumping on the interstate, not for long though.
3/4 mile. Arrive at I-70.
What you got planned for today? For your extra day off that you said you have?
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 355 on the right to I-470.
It basically is. It's the same thing pretty much. They run between 2 and 4 lanes on each side.
1.5 miles.
Depending on where you're at.
55 on the right to I-470.
Oh, next weekend, okay. Apparently my camera moved. We're on I-70 West. We're fixing to get on the 470 South, which I think is labeled 470 East or whatever, or West or whatever it is. Okay. Man, I see that Sheffield, and all I think about is where I'm from. I was born and raised in Sheffield, Alabama. Now I live 20 miles south of there.
Take exit 355 on the right to I-470.
Yeah, I know. It's weird that you're in that area. Like, what is the coincidence? And then on top of that, our birthdays are right there together. Like, what is the coincidence of that, honestly?
In 3/4 of
Yeah,
a
when I go
mile,
home, you'll get to
arrive
see
at
my
I-470
shitty little house
on the
that I
right.
have. A house is a house, though. I don't care. I'm about to start remodeling, so whenever I get done with it, it'll be brand new. I gotta cut grass, too. It's probably grown up. My wife doesn't know how to use the mower. I've tried teaching her, but she's not good at it. Let's put it that way. Okay.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at I-470 on the right.
No, she's legally blind in her left eye, so the
5
DMV
miles,
won't give her a
take
license,
exit 5
unfortunately.
on the right to US 75 South.
I've been talking to some government officials, and they're trying to work to figure out a way to allow her to get her license, being that she's at home by herself with the kids. I know, right? She's stuck at that house 3 months at a time, 2 to 3 months at a time. Unfortunately. My mom goes and gets her sometimes and brings her down to Sheffield to let her stay for a few days with her. So she gets out every now and then. Four miles, we'll be getting back on 75 again. Oh, this lane is a turn lane only. Never mind. Let's get back over. You didn't see that. I hate that I have to have permits for a stupid load. It sticks over like 3 inches, if that. But I still have to have permits for it. Right? Yeah, I pay my bills and I pay my mom's bills, so. My niece is wanting to off. You still there? Sorry, I done the reconnecting thing for some reason. No, it wasn't your end, it was my end this time. I must have hit like a little dead zone or a little hole as we call it. That may happen off and on through this area. Just stay on, and if it should reconnect 90% of the time.
Keep right.
I'm basically running the back roads. This ain't the back road, but we're about to be back on the back road. Candy floss? You mean cotton candy? I'm gonna have to learn y'all's terminology over there for stuff. Y'all have different names for stuff. It's funny. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful clouds today. I like today. Yeah, we don't call it floss, we call it cotton candy. And boy, do I love my cotton candy. I just can't handle how sweet it is anymore. Before I answer that, how naughty is it? Because I know you. Go ahead, it's fine, I'm just joking.
Take exit 5 on the right to US 75 South, then keep right.
Okay, what term are we speaking of here? Should I be worried?
In the right lane.
You spend enough time on my lives, you might learn some country slang. Oh, diapers? Yeah, what about them?
In 2.25 miles, arrive at US.
How about reusable diapers? We can wash ours, we clean them and wash them. We don't, I get tired of spending 60 to 80 bucks on a box of fucking diapers a week. Yeah, y'all call them, shit, what's the name for it again?
In 1.75 miles, arrive at US 75.
I can't think of it right off. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't get it out though. Forgot what y'all call them. Right? I don't play this Sims game. I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. Yeah, nappies, that's what it was. I knew it was something. I couldn't think of it though. Which, I look at that name and I'm like, why did they call it nappies when the baby wears them all day? In the US, our kids don't sleep much. Oh, golly, my muscles are killing me. Oh, God.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, how do I turn my notifications off? There we go, I just put it on vibrate. That'll stop all that. Alright, you shouldn't have your ears blown out anymore. I put my phone on vibrate.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at US 75.
I'm already on US 75. What do you mean arrive at US 75?
Continue on US 75.
Oh, I know, right? Question. I just realized that even though I've got it on floor, my defroster still blows air. You're not hearing air through it, are you? And so I'll raise the camera up if I can. Or the phone. Okay. make sure. Hey, it shows we've got 2 people in here, but nobody else is chatting. If you're in here, chat. So I know who you are. There's a few people I'm adding as mods, and I need them to say something in chat so I can. So what's some more American slang you know? Or terminology, or whatever you want to call it? Now it says we got 3. A wiener? You mean a hot dog? I call them hot dogs. I think that name's just weird for a hot dog. I mean, when I look at a hot dog, I don't want to think about my own wiener. A little weird to me. Don't hit the button, Andrew. Don't want to burn your quilt. Kind of spurred a little bit there. I was refilling my vape. Baskin ribbons, you mean Robbins, right? Yeah, that's not American terminology. That's just brand names for food places. Food places that I could care less about. I'm so tired of fast food. I've gotten to the point if I had to choose between a bowl of cereal or fast food, I'd choose a bowl of cereal at this point. Yeah, true. Actually, Taco Bell, I don't think that was American. I think that was actually originally from Mexico. Which I guess that's still technically American origin because that Mexico's part of the North America, so yeah. Depends on how you're looking at it. Slow to 55. Which in y'all's terms would be 90 kilometers. Oh yeah, if you ever come over here, you gotta learn our speed limits, don't you? We don't do kilometers. Or kilometers, however you want to say it. Well, we're not delivering today, but we do have a load. We've got a wheel loader. Literally 3 inches over the side of the trailer, so it has to have permits, unfortunately. If we didn't have permits, would be on 69 heading southbound. I thought all the UK was kilometers. Alright, now we go back up to 65. Actually, 68 because I go a little over. We got a car on the side, so we're going to jump in the left. Right. So your street signs, do they say kilometers or do they have the miles per hour now? Okay. I know used to it was kilometers, that's why I was asking. The more you know with the great Sophie, huh? When I get home and I start doing lives on my game again, you'll actually be able to see me. I finally got a camera for my PlayStation. Right. Yeah, here in the U.S., we have some areas where it's 80, 90 miles an hour. So, but unfortunately, our trucks with this company, even though I'm an owner-operator, I still have to follow the company policy, you know, but our trucks are governed at 68 miles an hour. I have no idea what 35 milligrams is. I know in the U.S. it's 0.08. Whatever that 0.08 is. Right. Yeah, it's stupid government rules that these govern this. I hate it. If it was up to me, I'd go the speed limit. But in a way, I don't hate it because it actually helps me with my fuel mileage. My fuel mileage is better if I'm on the speed limit, so. Or if I'm under 65. Lower your speed, the less fuel you use. Right. I'm not very motor savvy, so I'm not sure what all that means, but I'm sure it's good. The only thing I really know about my truck is it's got a Detroit engine, 10-speed, and if it wasn't governed, it could go up to 90 miles an hour. Oh, and I weigh, my truck alone by itself without anything in it is 30,000 pounds. I'll check it out later. We have these stupid on-guard systems we're required to have now too, that senses if we're getting too close to the vehicle and it'll slow us down. Something else I hate, because bridges like this right here, sometimes it'll pick that up and it'll actually slam on the brakes. Right? Yeah, my pedal's to the floor and it doesn't scream, but it runs, that's for sure. I have an engine brake, that makes noise whenever I use it. All that does is help slow you down without using your brakes. Got a roundabout coming up. Yeah, in the US we actually have roundabouts. Not a lot of them, but we have a few. They're barely big enough for trucks to get around. Our roundabouts ain't like y'all's. Ours are small. When a truck goes around it, the trailer is usually up on the curb in the middle. Right. I'm not a fan, you know, you can call me crazy, but I've never been a fan of Mercedes. I've had one and I didn't like it. I prefer my Toyota, Jeep, and Toyota, Jeeps, and Dodge. Those are the brands I like. Yeah, roundabouts over there are huge though. When you see ours, you're gonna be like, okay, that sucks. Yeah, we don't have a lot of buses here. Apparently we have Flixbus here now. I seen one the other day. Mostly the only buses we really have are Greyhound, and then of course school buses. I haven't tried the Synergy. My mom, she has the Toyota Tundra, which I'm a big fan of. I love the Tundras. Those are nice. The, what's that one called? It's another Toyota I like. I can't think of the name of it. But it's a nice car. It's kind of like the shape of a SUV in a way, but it's a real nice car. I think it's called a Highlander. Lord, you in that Sims game, you sound like my wife. I don't know how y'all play that. It's boring to me. I guess everybody has their own flavor of games, you know. It's like me and people that like coffee. I don't like coffee, they do. No, that's kids, right? I just want to make sure I'm looking at that right. Tell my kids, I call kids chitlins. Or chits. Yeah, I confused my wife the first time I said that to her. I asked her what are the chitlins up to. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like the kid, you dumbass. I know, Sims has got some pretty good stuff on it, but I don't know. That's what I figured, okay. Wonder where those RVs are headed today. Well, campers. Alright, time to get my foot off the dash. I've got 4 miles to our roundabout. Yeah, we use that a lot here. I don't know if that was originated from the US, but it's possible. Little shits, assholes, little bastards, what else do we call them? We got a lot of... Oh yeah, I used to love watching Super Nanny, dude. That was a good show. Right? This is the areas that I like, where you got nothing but grass fields and barns. This is authentic America right here. Grass fields and
At the
barns.
roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh yeah, we call them cunts, little cunts too. When it comes to the female kids that want to act like little stupid idiots, pretty much. Not here, but I'm sure we'll see some before the day's done. We still got 5 hours. I think Little Cunts was something that was originated from over there where you're at. I don't know if that was from here or not. Osage City. Yes, there is a roundabout. I just saw a sign for it. So you're about to get to see how small our roundabouts are.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to US 75.
I'm using the engine brake right now. I'm not even touching the brake. That's what I was telling you about earlier. That's literally no brake used. That's all engine braking. We can get a chance to go. See how small our roundabouts are? Barely enough room for a truck to get around. And with me on that curb, my trailer is already on the curb back there.
Continue on US 75.
Yeah, it gets annoying. Click, 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 click. Like, shut up. I know I'm turning. I don't need to know my blinker's on. So we have an 8, 11, and 14-hour clock. We get to drive 8 hours till we have to take a 30-minute break. Unless you're oversized, then we have a 30-minute exemption. But otherwise, it's a 8 hours before you have to take a break. You can take a break any time between that 8 hours. That has to be at least 30 minutes. And then you have 11 hours a day you're allowed to drive, and 14 hours a day you're allowed to work in total. Yeah, we have tachographs, but they're not like in the UK. They're a little bit different. That's what our computers look like. They're little tablets. So that's what we have. And I know it says I have 6 hours, but I say 5 hours because I give myself an hour to be able to find somewhere to park. Shut up, you stupid lane departure. I know I'm departing a little bit. I still wish I was on paper though. I used to falsify those things on stop. I literally ran 2 logbooks, so I didn't have to stop. I could just keep going. Right. And there's a cop and the speed just went down on me. Pretty much, yeah, unfortunately. And then we have to take a 10-hour break before we get to start our day up again, so. And unfortunately in the US, if you're oversized, you can't run after sundown, so. Yep, little backcountry town right here. This reminds me of where I live. It's nothing but small town. When I go home, I'll go live as I get close to the house, and I'll let you see how far out in the middle of nowhere I am. What films? I may or may not know them. Or as we call them, movies. Ah, Home Alone. Missed Doubtfire. Okay, yeah, I know those. I wouldn't say those are my favorite. I had to choose my two favorites. Twisters would probably be one. You know what? I like Titanic, but I don't know if that's American, so I'm not going to say Titanic. But, I don't know. Twister, I guess, would be my favorite, but I don't know what the other one would be. I don't need to know how much it is to go to Manila. I'm not going right now, so quit sending me that. Right, that's why I said I'm not going to say Titanic, even though if I could choose that one, if it was American, I'd say that that one would be my favorite, and Twister's my second, but, I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre would have to be my second. Now we're talking about TV shows. Little House on the Prairie would be my my favorite, and Leave It to Beaver would be my second favorite. Oh Lord, I'm not a big pop fan, but who is it? Don't tell me it's Justin fucking gay ass Bieber. I don't know her. I might know her music, but I don't think I know her personally. No comment on that, because I never know when my wife might be watching, and we do have two people watching, so I can't answer that, say anything to that one. Well, actually, my wife wouldn't care. I don't know what she looks like, though, so I can't really say for sure yet. Alright, I'll look it up. But yeah, if you ask me, I think Justin Bieber's wife, girlfriend, or whatever she is, I believe that's all a cover-up. Yeah, it's me. He's gay as all get out. Now, we're talking about pop bands. I think Backstreet Boys is a pop band. I loved the Backstreet Boys when I was younger. We're talking about country music. Not sure. Let me think on that one. Country music star. Who would I choose? Don't think I know what that is. Unless you're talking about no. Are you talking about Britney Spears? I don't know what that is that you're talking about. I used to play GTA Online, but they done something that made it where you can't play using a hotspot anymore, so now I can't really play anymore unless I'm at home. I used to play GTA Online every single day of the week. Right, we're going downhill and we're gaining a lot of speed. I need to slow down. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess if you say country music, I would have to probably go with Colt Ford, which he's kind of a country rap, but it'd be either Colt Ford or probably Kenny Chesney. At Dolly Parton. About that, I've met and hung out with her before. I just happened to be at her ranch because she has a ranch that's open to anybody, and her house is actually on the ranch. And I was over there just walking around, checking out the place. And she was out working in her garden, and she needed some help. And she hollered at me and asked me if I cared to help her for a minute. And I was like, sure, why not? I ain't got nothing else to do. And yeah, after we got done, she needed some dirt moved. After I got done moving that dirt around for her, she said, I got somebody in there cooking dinner. If you want to join me for dinner tonight. And I was like, sure. So I ended up spending like 8 hours with her that day. Next time I see her, that's probably never gonna happen because I don't live over there anymore. So chances of that happening are slim to none. Right? That was a good song. Hey, CGD, about time you get on now. I can add you. Let's see. Add as moderator. Alright, now you're a moderator. I've been waiting on some of y'all to get on so I can do that. How's your day going? Very lazy day, I hear you. I wish mine was. I'll be having a few of those when I get home here soon, though. We're just over here chatting about our favorite music stars and pop stars and movie films and movie stars and stuff like that. Being stupid, killing time. So I'm kind of glad Sophie joined because I've had that kid on my mind all night. He ended up not making it, unfortunately. So having Sophie has helped me a lot here. Aren't you supposed to be live like today or tomorrow? Oh, I hate this mountain. I'm watching my own live. I know if it's annoying me, it's annoying y'all.
1 3/4 miles. Arrive at 34617 US 725.
Not sure who that is, but I agree with that phrase. Good to talk. Let's see, what else haven't we talked about yet? Who's your favorite rap artist? YouTube or famous? I've got an Australian accent set on it, so it doesn't really sound Australian that much, but it works. Coolio. If I have to choose, if I can choose a YouTube one, it's gonna be Little Dicky. If I'm choosing famous, I'd have to say probably Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. And it's not because they're hot, but I kind of like their music sometimes. So
In 1/4 mile, arrive
if I'm choosing a Christian singer,
75 on the right.
I would have to say probably Toby Mac. Snoop Dogg's good. I like Snoop Dogg. He's not my favorite, but I like him.
Continue on US 75.
We're gonna pull in here and see if we can get a fuel solution for this place. Fill up on fuel so we ain't gotta worry about it for a day. No, this ain't Shell. This is a TA truck stop. Travel Centers of America, as it's called. TA for short. Fuel solution requests, and now. Okay. Turn that shit off. It's getting on my nerves. Ain't nobody behind me, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I am turning that air off, though. I'm getting cold. Oh, yeah, it's technically, so that's kind of confusing. TA does contract out for fuel, like the regular car fuel is Shell, but when it comes to the trucks, they have their own fuel, so we don't really pay attention to none of that. Yeah, it gets confusing at the truck stops around where we live. Yeah, so yeah, Shell is contracted to them to sell the car fuel. But yeah, the truck fuel diesel is actually produced and manufactured by TA Truck Services. Yeah, Shell and BP, and then we have Chevron, Speedway. We have a lot of different ones. Chevron, Delco, whatever you want to call it. Depends on the country you're in. It's different everywhere. Alright, can you give me my fuel solution already, please? Oh yeah, we have Exxon also. We don't have a lot of those anymore. They've kind of started dwindling away, is the best way to put it. Emporia, where is Emporia? Do I have enough fuel to get there? Alright, let's see how far that is. Alright, my live is probably going to pause for a minute, but I'll be right back. So I'm going to have to message them. They're trying to send me out of route, which I cannot do. That's what I hate about having to follow their stupid fuel solutions. They're trying to send me to I-35, which is like 40 miles east or west of US 75, which we had to stay on. May have to park here. This wind's starting to get too strong. I'm already driving illegally. Shut up, truck. Hey, so I'm going to end this live. I'll be back, though. I'll go live here in just a few minutes. I'm going to call them and try and get this figured out. But I'll be right back. Give me like 20 minutes and I'll be back.